Okay, should we actually start then?
Yeah. Okay, sorry. No, I was reading an email. Sorry, it was my fault. Yeah. Have you seen all the Portal drama?
I love this Portal thing.
Because the Portal's amazing.
It's making me
Portal is
so
good.
making me so happy.
It's so good.
So it's in Dublin and New York, right?
Yeah.
And it's essentially like just a FaceTime camera.
Yeah, it's like a live stream.
Brilliant.
Just between the two cities. It's like an art installation about, you know, people connecting across the world and like reuniting friends, and it was this wonderful, beautiful thing. And it's so cool. Like, I haven't been, but like my friend was going down every day. He was loving it.
Why?
Well, he lives around there.
So you just thought, pop down to the Portal?
Yeah, just wave to the Americans and have a great time. It looked so cool. It looked amazing, but obviously people can't take a joke.
Thing is,
having a great time.
None of us can ever be trusted with nice things like this because we're always going to fuck it up.
Yeah.
So I think it was up for a day, and then I was seeing TikToks of people putting like pictures of the Twin Towers on the camera and stuff. I thought, for God's sake.
Which is not funny.
Not funny, but...
And the Americans showing like pictures of potatoes.
Yeah. It's only a matter of time before someone gets their dick out on it, isn't it, really?
That's why it's closed down.
Has someone got their dick out on it?
Well, no, I think someone flashed the camera. Actually, I think I saw the video. So
did you flash the camera?
I flew home. I flew home and flashed the camera, obviously. Yeah. No, I flew to New York so I could do it.
Great.
To Dublin.
So bougie.
They're the people that you want to do it, you know?
100%. And they were like, I know that.
Yeah.
Seen that before.
I know her when I've seen it. So the first video I saw was someone holding up their phone and it was just fully porn. To the camera. And another one was like someone was like grinding on it and all this kind of stuff, and all the people in America were just like, ugh. And then I actually don't know what side this person was on. She was in New York or Ireland, but yeah, she just went up and like just flashed. Brilliant. And it's just a bit of fun, like
just a bit of fun, isn't it?
But yeah, they're working at the blurring thing. So
right.
Blur things that get shown up to the camera, which is like lame.
I quite like the fact that it's in Ireland and not the UK, because it means I can sit here and look at it and be like, oh, fucking Irish. Whereas if it was in the UK, I'd be like, oh God, what's wrong with us?
If it was in the
but
UK...
it's guaranteed if it was in the UK, it'd be exactly the same, if not worse.
I think it would be worse. I think that people in the UK... I don't know if I'm just thinking really badly of you guys, especially right now, because I just watched the Netflix documentary, The Storming, where they stormed Wembley. Yeah. So I'm just like, fuck's sake, you can't do anything, is the attitude I have right now. So I'm picturing like that, and you just absolutely ruin it, like instantly ruin it, but like something way worse. And then like the Irish people, I mean, yeah, whatever, the joke with the Twin Towers maybe wasn't funny, but like it is a bit funny. It was a bit funny. They were showing pictures of potatoes that halved our population.
Very true.
That was genocide.
Yeah, they're equal. They're really equal in their impact on the nation, aren't
but
they?
like, you know,
Jesus Christ,
it's just mad. The whole thing is so funny. I just think like, turn it back on. Who cares? Just let things like this happen. If it's like a hate crime, then yeah, deal with that.
Sure.
But like, if someone's flashing, like,
just let them do it.
It's like, it's just a bit gas. Like, just let everyone have a good time.
Laugh. Yeah.
I think they should turn the portal back on.
Turn it back on.
Turn it on. Turn it on.
We just start a petition. Get the portal back on.
I just think it's the funniest thing ever.
Yeah.
I wanted to go to the portal as well, so I needed to turn on. A little mini trip to the portal.
Little trip to the portal, little flash, back to London, lovely time.
Absolutely.
Fine.
And I'm not going to flash anyone. Sorry, I didn't hear that properly.
We'll clip that one up.
I'm not flashing anyone.
Okay, we'll clip that one up, stick it on Instagram.
Soundbite. I'm not flashing anyone.
Shall we start the episode?
Yes.
Hello, welcome back to the Big Fact Podcast. This is a podcast all about the world's most amazing or ridiculous facts. Each week, of course, as you know, one of us will bring 3 facts to the table on a specific subject. One of them is, of course, the big fact lie. It's up to the other host to decide which is the false fact. And it's 3-1, and I'm absolutely running away with it at the moment.
You are. I got a little bit too emotional in the last one.
Yeah, so we've had a bit of an update about that. So if you listened or watched last week, Susan got a bit irate about the man who broke the world record or set the world record for the number of Big Macs eaten in a lifetime.
Yeah,
you absolutely hate him. You can't stand it. One of your questions was, how did they know?
Yes.
Well, I did a bit of research, and arguably I should have brought this to the table last week. Basically, he kept all of the boxes from each Big Mac he'd ever eaten, and that was how they then knew he'd eaten that many Big Macs.
That's not swayed me in any way.
Why?
My whole issue with it is the keeping track of just ringing up Guinness and going, oh, over my whole lifetime, I've done this thing. And they just have to be like, okay, well, we'll have to take your word for that.
But that's he showed them all the boxes.
All the boxes, yeah. Now, could you not just go get the boxes?
Oh, God.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I just don't think it's like... I think that they should just be stricter at the Guinness records.
So you would expect them to send a marker down, a judge, whatever they're called.
Yeah, the lad that shows up with the clipboard.
Yeah, to spend time with this man throughout his entire life.
No, I
just to count the number of Big Macs.
No, I don't think it should be your entire life. I think they should have gone, all right.
How many can you eat in an hour?
How many can you do in a day?
Okay, great.
Then we'll do that. And then we'll put a little section that goes over his whole lifetime. He's had 26,000. You can have that in the little byline. Okay. But I'm just not buying it.
Fine.
But yeah, I was very angry and I threw. I threw in anger. That's what it was. I just threw in anger because I knew full well that the burp wasn't. But I threw in anger. I just knew that if you turned around and told me that was a lie, the burger thing was a lie, and I'd gotten it wrong, I would have been angrier.
Yeah.
So I threw. But I'm not throwing anymore. I'm back.
Good? Happy?
Yeah.
Calm?
I'm fine.
That's the
said
voice of a woman who's fine, isn't it?
Mentally well person ever.
I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Okay, so anyway, you're back with your facts this week.
Yeah, I'm really struggling to come up with topics at the moment, so I need people to suggest things to me. One of my friends texted me the other day a suggestion, and I can't remember what it was, and I can't find it.
Great.
So, really good. Really doing well up here. Do you know what I mean?
On there, Sue's lovely. If you do have any suggestions of topics or any facts you want to send in, we're at Big Fat Podcast on Instagram, or you can email bigfatpodcast@gmail.com if you're that way inclined.
Interesting thing about our email is that one of us, either me or Tom, signed us up to some sort of mailing list.
Yeah,
and
what was that?
I don't know. We keep getting emails and we keep blaming each other for it.
Yeah.
We don't know who it was. So
it's not like one of those mailing lists. Let's make it clear. It's not like...
No, it's just like one of those like annoying...
Yeah.
Oh, you read something on this website. Now we're going to email you every day.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
And I just assumed it was you for ages and I just didn't say anything.
No, I don't know.
And then
you
texted me abuse being like, what is
why
this?
are you signing up for
why
this
have you
shit?
done this?
Yeah.
And I was like, who
I
was
have
it?
used our email to sign up for free trials of stuff like HelloFresh and things like that.
Shut up, because that's exactly what I said to you. I said,
Yeah,
are
I've
you
done
sure
that.
you didn't use it for something like that?
No, I've done that. Yeah, of course. But never whatever this thing that they kept emailing us about. I don't know what that was. So we've been GDPR'd there. They've sold our data.
They've sold our data and that doesn't make it your fault. But it's fine. It's not your fault because
I'm a victim here.
we're being spied on. We're a victim.
Here's an interesting fact. Before we get into your facts, by the way,
Bonus fact.
I had a look on our insights the other day of who or where we've been listened to, how many listeners we get. Thank you all so much for listening and watching. We really appreciate the support.
Sound.
Most of our listeners come from the Emerald Isle, obviously.
Yeah.
Because you are their queen. So
I'm a
that makes
local
sense.
celebrity. So that makes sense.
Second is, of course, the United Kingdom.
Boo.
And we have one listener in Russia.
Ooh,
Do you think it's... Can you imagine?
up top.
Yeah, the big man.
Yeah. I don't know how
Hello,
into fact season.
He might be a big fact fan, you never know.
Yeah. He's probably more of a fan of the not true one.
But how interesting is that one guy
Yeah.
or girl?
Or girl. Maybe it's Edward Snowden. He's still there.
Who's that?
Shut the fuck up. We just talked about GDPR. He's the guy who whistleblowed to say that the NSA was spying on people.
Whistle blew, I think.
Fuck off. Just because you don't know something. Watch a film, read an article. God.
Oh,
How do you not know who Edward Snowden is? He's like changed the world.
I've never heard of this guy. Ever in my life.
You should. He's like an incredibly interesting character.
Okay, well, there we go. Thanks for that. What topic have you brought today?
The topic for today is a very fun one, very chaotic one, but very risky for me because it's hit and miss. Okay. You either know this or you don't know this. It is quite literally fact fiction. There's no like, but maybe, ooh. It is weird celebrity couples.
Okay.
So, I don't know about you, right? I'm not like a fan of them, but when BuzzFeed chuck something up on their Instagram and they're like, 5 crazy things, sometimes I'll be like, I want to know the crazy thing.
Sure.
My favorite articles are those of the weird celebrity couples that you didn't know happened or forgot about or whatever. Notably, I'm going to throw out an example. It's not on the list. Stacey Solomon used to go out with Steve-O from Jackass.
Oh. That's weird.
Why?
Yeah, that's weird.
How weird.
Don't like that.
Yeah. So how is your knowledge on celebrity
not good.
dating?
Not good at all. So Sabrina loves all of this like celebrity gossip stuff, or she'll be reading something, she'll be like, can't believe that he did this or he said that on the red carpet, and I'm like, I don't know, A, who you're talking about, and B, why you're talking about it. I have no interest. So yeah, this would be interesting.
My fear was that you also wouldn't know some of these celebrities because I just don't know what you're into. But so I picked really famous people, so you should be all right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's go for it.
So the first celebrity couple is Madonna and Tupac.
Shut up.
Madonna and Tupac.
So she used to be with old that director, right? Was it
Guy Ritchie.
Guy Ritchie?
Yeah. Yeah, she was.
Yeah, that's what I know.
But between the years of 1993 and 1995, she was with Tupac.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Yeah. So a bit of context. During an interview with Howard Stern in 2015, Madonna shocked the world by revealing that she once dated Tupac.
Shocked the world.
The couple were together between 93 and 95, and in a love letter written by the rapper, he is said to have ended things with the singer because she was white.
What?
That's what it said.
In a letter?
Yeah, it was the 90s. People were writing letters. He's an artist. He wrote a letter.
Okay. Could have done an email. They were got big in the 90s, weren't they? Or fax?
Nah. No, you can't break up with someone over fax.
Oh, but writing a letter is fine still.
Yeah, because imagine that printer page coming out into your sitting room. That's fucking humiliating. Oh my God, that would literally end me. That's like in Sex and the City when she got broken up with on a Post-it note. There's just something a little worse about it being a Post-it note than a letter.
Do you remember when you were at school and
No.
you'd like either like break up with someone or would be broken up with like via a friend?
Yeah.
So you'd be like, Susan says we're not together anymore.
Yeah.
And that'll be it. And then you'd have to just like get on with your life.
That's also how you got together as well. It would be like, oh, my mate fancies you. Do you want to...
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys called it when you were younger, but it was like, do you
Go out.
want to shift? My mate would be like, do you want to
Shift?
like neck on?
Oh, how old were you?
This is like 14.
Oh, neck on.
Yeah. Well, you guys say neck on. We would have said like shift or meet. Do you want to meet my mate?
Meat?
Yeah.
How are you spelling meat?
Like, hello, it's nice to meet you.
Oh, okay. Oh my God.
No, you're the weirdo there. Don't worry about that.
Whoa. 14-year-old Susan was fucking mental.
No.
Okay.
No.
Fair enough. I got broken up with on a school trip to London, actually. We were on the bus on the way to see... I was year 5, by the way.
I don't know how old you are.
How old was I in year 5? 10.
Okay.
We were on the way to see The Lion King. I got broken up with on the bus and then had to sit next to her in the theatre watching The Lion King as a 10-year-old who'd just been heartbroken. We were together for 2 weeks.
That's actually quite long.
Yeah.
That's quite long
Long
relationship.
time, right?
Were you crying?
Ruined The Lion King for me, I tell you that.
Unreal.
Hakuna Matata, fuck off.
Have you seen it since?
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
I had to get over the trauma, so I went to see it again.
Yeah. How many years in between?
I left it a few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you'd have to.
Yeah,
'cause
of
that is
course.
trauma. Yeah.
It's a tough moment.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm just so taken back there for a second.
Really
Okay,
tragic.
Madonna and Tupac.
I wonder where
That's
she
one.
is now.
Do
Do you know where she is now?
Yeah, she's with a guy who we also went to school with. She works in recruitment or something like
Better off.
that. She's very nice. We're friends. We're good friends.
Yeah, better
Anyway, fuck her.
Right,
Who's
second celebrity couple. Janet Jackson and Matthew McConaughey.
These are weird.
Yeah, they are.
These are really weird.
Mm-hmm.
Go on, give me some context.
So, Janet and Matthew, first name basis, they met at the Grammys in 2002.
Okay.
And though there were rumors back then that they were dating, neither of them ever confirmed it. However, in 2006, Janet would admit it in an interview, and she said they very briefly went out just for a minute. You know what I mean? They dabbled.
Did they
and
meet?
then, sorry?
Did they meet?
I'm sure they met.
Meted.
Meted. Matthew also confirmed this in 2019 in an interview, confessing that they had gone on one dinner date together.
One.
That was kind of it. But that's just the way love goes. What do you think?
You're the worst. That's less believable than Madonna and Tupac, I'd say.
Do you think?
Yeah.
God, Madonna and Tupac threw me.
But it's just like they're both... Madonna's a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
Arguably so is Janet Jackson. I just feel like in terms of
I love Janet Jackson.
worlds, Madonna and Tupac would have been more in a similar world, whereas Matthew McConaughey
Yeah, so
and
fair.
Janet Jackson, different kind of. What was he doing at the Grammys?
2002, like he was a man about town.
Just chilling.
Just fucking chilling, yeah.
Okay.
Other celebrities go to the Grammys.
Okay. Yeah, fine.
That's how these celebrities meet and
Me.
fall in love.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
got you.
At award shows, because they can't go up to people at bars because they'll never find real love. Sad life.
Okay,
Okay,
fine.
the third and final couple, here we are. God, this is going to be a short episode. Alec Baldwin and Cher. So they were together from 1986 to 1989. So keep in mind that she was in and around 40 and he was in and around 28. Okay? So
She likes him younger though. She's always
well,
getting.
that's it. I was going to say it's not a bad age gap, given their
No,
ages.
True.
But this is the thing. This is the thing. So they attended the Oscars together in 1986, where that is the Oscars where Cher wore that like really iconic outfit. Do you know, it was like the big headdress and it was like the sequin skirt and like a little crop top. And everyone was a bit like, what? And she looked kind of like a showgirl.
Right.
And the whole thing was basically like, well, the Academy hates me. And the only reason they hate me is because they don't take me seriously, all this kind of stuff. They think I like really young boyfriends and that means that I'm not a serious actress. So fucking I'm showing up in this outfit. And on her arm was Alec Baldwin. And that's the story. And then everyone forgot about it because I've never heard that before. But I've seen the outfit. But I just never...
Yeah.
When you see actors younger, and I've always known him to be an old man,
Yeah.
it's just never crossed my mind that he would ever be 28.
I
So,
I just know him as, obviously apart from the recent news, which isn't great, I only know him from Cat in the Hat.
Really? Have you ever seen It's Complicated?
No.
It's a film where he was married to Meryl Streep, they got a divorce, and then they start having an affair as a divorced couple.
That is.
Yeah, it's
that is
all right.
complicated.
It's one of those ones, you know what I mean?
It's not Cat in the Hat, is it?
It's not Cat in the Hat. He's in loads of good stuff.
Yeah, he is. But
But
I just know him as the guy from
the
Cat in the Hat,
Yeah, fact.
which is arguably a great film.
Yeah, I just haven't seen it since I was a kid, but it was good.
Yeah.
Okay, so how are you feeling? Who are you
Okay.
thinking? Who are you thinking?
I think that Cher and Alec Baldwin could have happened.
Okay.
Could have been a thing. It kind of fits in with her in terms of going for someone younger.
Yeah.
She's had loads of boyfriends. Like loads of boyfriends.
Don't shame her.
No, it's great. Good for her. And she's how old now?
Mm.
Like 70, 80 old, something like that. And
Something.
she's still dating like 20-year-olds. She's just fucking killing it.
Yeah, honestly, if you can get it, good for you, girl.
Right.
Good for you.
Right. Exactly. Madonna and Tupac, less believable, but because they're kind of similar worlds, I feel like
Yeah.
I think there's something there. You know, I feel like their paths would have more likely crossed than Janet Jackson and Matthew McConaughey.
Fair.
That's where I'm thinking.
Okay.
If you could date any celebrity.
Any celebrity. God, you know, it changes so much. Like, I would have said, do you know when you think of when you were a kid, all the people you fancied and all that kind of stuff? I don't think I go near any of them now. I feel like there is an actor. Who is it that I just like completely, it's gone out of my head. I quite like a bit of Paul Mescal, I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
But he's just quite like classically hot, isn't he?
Right.
So what's really interesting is, so my flatmate Sarah said to me the other day that a lot of the time that if someone says to her like, oh, this actor is really hot or whatever, she always bases it on whether they look better or worse than Theo James. Do you know Theo James, the actor?
Yeah. From
like
The
Divergent
Gentleman and
stuff.
stuff,
Yeah,
yeah.
the Gentleman. And then so we were like turned on Netflix the other day and something came up on the screen. He was on it. It must have been The Gentleman. And she was just like, oh, there's the best looking man in the world. And I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, I realized the other day that I just measure everything to him.
He's the benchmark.
He's the benchmark.
So weird.
Such a random person. Like, he is really hot, but like such a random person.
Yeah.
But him, I guess,
Fair enough.
for her. But I don't know if I would pick him myself.
Okay.
What about you?
Meryl Streep. It's got to be.
I forgot about this.
It has to be.
In the lore,
Yeah.
Tom lore, that you fancy Meryl Streep. Now, I love Meryl Streep. She's my favorite actress of all
She's
time.
brilliant.
I think she's absolutely unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why is that your celebrity crush? Like, you got
I don't know. I
older
think,
woman issues? Like, what's going on there?
I think actually it's nothing to do with her age. I think I admire her. I think she's a great actress.
You respect her.
Respect her. She's very beautiful.
She is.
To be fair, she's fit.
Yeah, she
Like
is
you
fit.
see her in Mamma Mia,
Yeah, fit.
rocks those dungarees.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I just think she's a classy lady, and I value that.
Okay. Bit of an age gap for yourself there.
What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that, but it's
What's the problem?
just such a weird celebrity crush to have,
Why?
I think. It's so weird. Like, I don't know. Like, imagine I was like, oh, Al Pacino. That'd be weird.
It's your choice. You're cool, man.
Be weird.
It's 2024. You just got to love who you want to love.
Yeah, I guess.
You know?
Just completely forgot about that about you. It was like genuinely took me in a headspin. I can't even think about who I fancy. You're literally like, boom, Meryl Streep. Straight away, don't worry about it. Meryl Streep's right there.
Yeah. Anyway, right. I think I'm going to have to go for the fake fact. The big fact
Fake
lie.
couple.
Fake couple is Janet Jackson, Matthew McConaughey. Final answer.
Final answer. Wrong. You're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong.
Is it Cher?
Yeah, it's fucking Cher.
Fuck's sake.
I didn't make that whole story up, obviously, but Alec Baldwin wasn't there. Rest of it's true. Alec Baldwin wasn't there. They didn't date. Yeah.
That's really annoying.
Do you know what is really difficult about having to come up with a fake celebrity couple? Is it had to be as unbelievable as the others. So I had to read this BuzzFeed article of people you forgot dated. And then I just went up to our friend Sam in the office and I just kept saying celebrities at him. And I was like, is it weird if this person dated this person? And he was like, what if this person dated this person? And then Sam came up with Alec Baldwin and Cher.
Cher. That's annoying because that just flew under the radar, that one.
Because they're two people you don't really give a fuck about.
Yeah, it's true.
Realistically, in the whole list of things. You're not shocked in any way if that was true. So, bosh.
Whenever I
She's
watch
back.
Graham Norton,
Yeah.
she's always on it.
Cher loves a bit of telly.
But she's always on Graham Norton.
She is, yeah.
Like every other week. What are you doing?
What's she promoting?
What is she promoting?
What is she in right now? I feel like she's doing something right now.
She's on a tour, isn't she? Another one?
Another one. I've got a fair fucks tour. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be Madonna.
She doesn't
She's
sing,
barely
does she?
hanging in.
Well, that's so true. But Cher has a lovely time because she comes on, just mouths the words to believe, and then maybe a bit of the Shoop Shoop song and fucks off again. Has a great time.
I do think one of the funniest, and like, Cher's amazing. One of the funniest things I've ever seen is Cher's song in Mamma Mia 2.
Brilliant. What's the point?
Why?
Why?
Why did that happen?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's because Cher.
Why? I remember watching that film in the cinema. It was very sweet. I went with my mom, my friends, and all their moms. It was quite cute.
Nice.
When we went to watch Mamma Mia together. Grown adults, yes, we all were. Yeah. And it was really cute. And they might make Mamma Mia 3, and we're gonna do the same thing.
Yeah, great.
Absolutely. Anyway, so we went and we were watching the film, whatever. And the minute she looked up at him and she goes, "Oh my God, Fernando." Everyone just went, "Oh, for fuck's sake." Like as if shoehorn that song in there.
Literally. Well, it's exactly the same as fucking Waterloo. They just set that scene in like a Napoleon restaurant.
They were like, and by the way, Waterloo.
Yeah. Just drop it in. There you go.
Jukebox musicals are the funniest for shit
So
like
fun.
that. Just literally anything you can pop in there. I saw one and it was like all songs that were, I think they might have been all Mark Ronson songs or something like that. And some of the ways the songs came in, like it was a great musical, but some of the ways the songs came in, you were like, oh, Christ, okay.
Yeah, we're really doing this.
Okie dokie. It was like sometimes it feels like going and watching like a musical in like a school.
Yeah.
Or like a fucking panto or something. And you're just like,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
No great thought there.
No. Okay, so 3-2 now.
3-2, she's fucking back.
Well, nearly. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves, shall we?
It's old play for.
Okay. Well, sure, you're playing for the draw at this point. If you,
No, I could win.
yeah, of course, but you've got to draw first.
Yeah. But I could win the series.
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
The People's Princess is back.
Fucking hell.
Obviously, I meant me, but yeah.
Right, got you. Okay, fine. Well, look, I'm gonna come back swinging next week. I've got some good facts in store. I'm not going to tell you what the topic is because I'm not having you Googling.
No, it's because you don't know.
I'm not having you Googling.
You're only saying that because I said to you, I texted you and I said, what's your pop culture knowledge? And you went, haven't we already done that? And I was like, I'm trying to be vague, for fuck's sake. Because I don't want you Googling.
I would never. Integrity is my middle name.
No, it's not. I don't believe it for a second.
It's Edward. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Really appreciate it. If you're listening, don't forget you can watch all the episodes on YouTube. Just search Big Fat Podcast. If you want to get in touch, Big Fat Pod on Instagram, bigfatpodcast@gmail.com is the email as well.
Come back next week and we will do it all again with some Two Truths, One Lie vibes. Right here on the Big Fat Podcast. I'm Susan Owens.
I'm Tom Williott. And this, you don't know, am I doing it?
This is the Big Fat Podcast.
Nice.